Hi Pisces, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Pisces, and we will look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness or the big ideas for the week, guidance and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see if I can get these squared up. They're very light cards, so they don't stay put. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, we have the Star Major Arcana, and we have the High Priest Major Arcana. So the Five of Swords, we see the gentleman here holding two swords, and we see the two cloaked figures walking away in the distance. And they're kind of going in opposite directions. Beyond that, we do see this beautiful orange sky. And, the Five of Swords is often a card of conflict, perhaps of challenge, even a sense of internal struggle as well. We may be internally conflicted. We may be having our own little battle with ourselves. And so when we see the Five of Swords, it can suggest maybe there's been an exchange with someone else that has been draining, that has been frustrating, and that you're thinking to yourself, this isn't worth it to me. I'm going to be like these folks. I'm going to lay down my swords and walk away. For some of you, it may be that this is a really critical issue to me, and I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to come out on top and to protect my position and my beliefs and my thoughts. So, historically, that's what we think of when we look at the Five of Swords, but, there's always, in my mind, an element of personal struggle or internal conflict where we're battling with ourselves. And many, many things are going through our mind, perhaps, and we can't quite get to a safer, more peaceful place. So for some of you, that may resonate, an idea of, your own internal power struggle. For others, you may be really mixing it up with someone else where there's ego involved. And again, it always goes down to the decision that you want to make. Is it worth it to you to come out on top? Or is this a battle where you're thinking to yourself, it's not worth it to torch this friendship or this relationship, whatever it may be? And I can afford to walk away emotionally. So with this little challenge or battle or the heaviness that goes with ego, here's the star. And the star sits out in the beautiful grass with the stream of water, and interesting with her red skirt perhaps, and has this flowing out of the cup. We do see the star in the sky. So the star is about, it's really about hope. It's about optimism. When we allow ourselves to be guided by the divine source, by the universe, by Supreme Being, however you want to see it, we can allow and let some of our worries go. And when we can mentally do that, then we can make room for optimism. Then we can make room for believing that whatever suffering, whatever upset, whatever we've had to go through, that we're going to be okay at the end of everything. It's all going to work out. Because I have my faith in the universe, I put my inspiration into the stars, I'm looking to the stars for guidance. And, I'm going to allow this situation to flow and to allow myself to heal. And so with this card, we get a sense of trying to find some peace and trying to, again, recalibrate maybe after upsetting events or after something has taken a toll. The star brings you back to having faith in your own purpose in your own life and allowing the divinely guided to lead. And through that, It's guiding you to happiness and to a wonderful future. But it's a matter of having faith, and it's a matter of having that belief system of optimism. And sometimes it takes a while to get there. Other times, it's you feel it very strongly. And so with this star, it's a matter of allowing yourself to heal, to take care of yourself, to put your needs first and central, your body, your heart, your mind, soul, everything, to try to get to again, I would say a more serene feeling. And it comes from a feeling of that you are able to heal. So with this sense of healing, here's the High Priest. And so the High Priest would be the Hierophant in a traditional Rider-Waite deck. And the High Priest here stands behind the tree or the bushes here. He has the pillars behind. This is we see a wise man here. And with a High Priest, we often look to someone who is wise, who is older, who is perhaps acclaimed within their group. We may look to them for advice. We may look to them for guidance in a traditional sense, in a conventional sense, for whatever group that you feel that you align with. For some, it can be religious groups. Others, maybe it's more educational institutions, political, parties, whatever it may be. It's the High Priest is kind of setting the tone and the doctrine and the dogma for the group of people, for the collective, for the ideas that everyone kind of follows, and this is the traditions that group follows. Sometimes when we have difficulty, we find solace in the arms of our fellow tribe members who can help us sort things through. So not only the experience here, but perhaps the community can be very important. For others, some people feel that they need to be much more of an individual, and they go their own way, and maybe they are less welcoming of the ideas of someone like a high priest or a religious figure or a political figure. So that you chart your own course, and you think of your individual needs perhaps first. So when we think of the High Priest, we think of providing expert advice and help as part of service, as part of kindness and compassion to others, with respect to the traditions of society and all the groups that coexist. And I think that within the context of this reading, when we see the star and when we see the High Priest, we get a sense here of healing, and not only healing for yourself and putting faith in the stars, but also allowing the assist of people who want, generally speaking, the best for people, to give them the structure in order to heal. So, it's always very interesting, and I just know from my mother's point of view, and my mom's going to be 89 pretty soon, of finding faith in religion. And when the tough things have happened, when, the loss of a child, of having that undying faith that allows you to carry on and allows you to find purpose again. It's the infrastructure to help you cope. That's what I tend to think. It's a way for us to find some meaning through whatever happens in our life. So very interesting cards in terms of, are we looking at a conflict that needs to be healed, that we need time to move on from? and that we perhaps need some guidance and some expert guidance and experience to help get through it. So, interesting for the day. So, numerology-wise, we have 5 and 17 is 22. 22 and 5 is 27. And 27 reduces to 9. And 9 is about spirituality. It's about wisdom, nearing completion. Interesting that we have a 5 here and a 5 here. So let's choose an oracle card for the day. Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So again, the divine timing that the universe, that divine source sets out, is really, I think, situated within this star. So this is what I have for you for the day. I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading, and if you did, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video, share this video, comment below, and have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.